Who do you think will win the Champions League? Inter or Paris Saint-Germain? This is a tough one to call. If Paris Saint-Germain win, it'll be their first ever Champions League title. They've had one constant theme along this year's run. They love knocking out English clubs. Liverpool, Aston Villa and Arsenal have all been blitzed on their way to Munich, and they've done this without star forward Kylian Mbappe, who left the club last summer. And PSG's success has even surprised French football expert Julien Laurent, who said this when asked about PSG's chances of winning the Champions League earlier in the season.
Can PSG win the Champions League this season? The head says no. They're just not there just yet.
As for Inter, well, they enter the final off the back of potentially the greatest Champions League tie of all time, the epic 7-6 victory over Barcelona. Since then, they've had to suffer the disappointment of losing the Serie A title to Napoli, but in Europe this season, defensively, they've been epic. Up until that semi-final against Barcelona, they'd only conceded 5 goals in Europe all season, and despite PSG's attacking brilliance, Ali Moreno thinks that Inter can't be overlooked.
PSG should be the favourites, but to overlook Inter would be a huge mistake.
Inter last won the Champions League in 2010 under the stewardship of Jose Mourinho, but a PSG win wouldn't just be big for them, it would be big for French football. No French side has won the Champions League since Marseille all the way back in 1993, and if they do get their hands on the trophy, no doubt PSG boss Luis Enrique will say something like this again.
You've knocked out all the Premier League opposition in this competition.
The League of Farmers, no? We are the League of Farmers.
It is incredibly tough to call.